I was in a real bad place. I've had lots of ongoing illnesses and lots of operations, nearly 30, so each one's took its toll. Was diagnosed with quite a severe back trouble, and since then I just sunk into it with really low mood. There was a lot of things that was coming out in me because I was so low, and these little boxes that I'd hidden away was opening up and I couldn't handle it, and so I was just not wanting to get up, and sometimes even not wanting to find a way through it, you know. I said that I felt like I was in the bottom of a well, but there was not, that light wasn't there. I'm just an ordinary person, but who's had a lot of bad luck, you know. And some doctors don't recognise that. They think it's you, and you feel like they think you're I think they think that you're just making it up or something. That you can't possibly have 30 operations and whatever. So I went to my GP, who I get on really well with, but she couldn't help me. She could see that I was way past. I was just crying all the way. I couldn't even speak to her. So she said, would you like to be referred to this team? So I said, yes please. When the GP told me about the team, I was too low to think that it would ever be possible to get out of it, you know. And then Mark the nurse came, and we started on the beginning, really. First it was hard because I had to delve in places where I hadn't been for quite a while, and I have had counselling in the past and not had that connection, but with Mark it was different. Initially I was too ill and too low and too cryy and too down to go out at any time, you know, at all. And then as the weeks progressed, talking to Mark, we was undoing these nasty things which I'd been trying to hide, and there's a little glimpse of light, and so to have Mark to talk to was like a miracle. And then I'm not just saying that, it was. At the time I was suffering with a really poorly shoulder. Paul came, the physio, and he gave me a lot of support with the shoulder and other support as well. He became like somebody, a friend, you know. We used to text now and again, you know, how are you doing, are you okay, and all that, and he used to come, not so often, but to help me with this shoulder, because I just couldn't use this arm at all. Because I'm in such a lot of pain with other things, the shoulder was just another pain. So he tried to prevent that from adding on to the pain, you know. Angela, the carer, she came and she got me out the house. I didn't want to go. She was not having none of it. And she gently persuaded me to go for a coffee, didn't she? Yeah. So we went for a coffee, and amazingly, I clicked with her as well. So, I mean, how lucky is that, you know, to have 4 people who I bonded with, I think. Time when Mark came in my life, and the team came into my life. Up until that time, I didn't really talk about the bad things. And I didn't really talk about the bad things to Angela, the carer. It wasn't all about sad things, you know, it was about nice things to think about again, to do my hair again, buy, you know, get fashion and holidays, you know, and all that kind of thing, which was really, it just took me out my house for an hour of just not thinking about what the pain and everything. I feel in a much better place. I've still got the pain, I'm still dealing with it, I've still got to sort things out that's wrong with me, but my mind, I can't tell you it in words, there's no words to say really. So it's sort of brought me up this well, and I've slowly climbed the well through the team. It's like, I think of it like the 4 ropes hanging down, or 5 ropes hanging down this well, and I'm climbing up these ropes. That's how I feel. And I think I'm over halfway now, and then I'll be like 3/4 of the way now. I'm not at the light yet. I'm not completely better by any means, but I know it's a cliche and you won't believe me, but the team saved my life, and I really mean that. I still have bad times, and Mark's there and the team's there. Diana's got me a job, would you believe, in a volunteer job in Burton Joyce one afternoon, and I'm so over the moon that I can do it. I'm in a lot of pain when I'm there, and they say to me, you look in pain, you look tired. Try to disguise it, and I said, look, I'm always in pain. If I was at home, I'd be in pain. Here, I don't have to think about the pain. I'm talking to the customers, I'm having a battle with the till. It's just an outlet that I've needed for so long. And it's a unique service, and it's needed so much to get out that well. You can't get out that well on your own. And my husband, he says, the difference in you, why you've been having the treatment, and the team, the whole team, it's been remarkable, and it's made his life happier and easier, because he's a carer for me. They've gave me, the team's given me confidence, and slowly, like a jigsaw, is being made. It feels, that's how I feel, like a jigsaw, and the pieces of the jigsaw are being slotted in by all 4 of them, or 5 of them. And slowly, one day, hopefully soon, this jigsaw will be finished.